What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. The Dallas Cowboys have kicked it seemingly in high gear on trying to get the coaching staff together. You know, oh, God. No. Don't let it happen, Mark. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't start falling for the bullshit. You know what? Every time I think I'm out, they suck me back in. They suck me back in and make me start believing, well, maybe this time it's going to be different. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Get a hold of yourself, Mark. Get a hold of yourself. Don't let them do this shit to you again. It's the SS Cowboys, and we're headed for the iceberg. Don't let them screw you. Don't let them play with your mind. Don't. All right, here's the thing. Here's the good news. After screwing the pooch with the whole Mike McCarthy situation, because that's what we do. That's what they do. They always screw the pooch. They may have actually done something good. I'm going to say that our coaching staff has gotten a lot younger. Our coaching staff has gotten a lot younger, and I don't know yet. We don't know what the plan is. We don't know if Zach Martin's coming back. We believe that D-Law still wants to play, but probably won't be coming back to the Cowboys. Zeke Elliott, he ain't coming back. We've already cut him. And of course, we now have an emphasis on running the football. So maybe what's going to happen is we'll actually start to, replace these with young guys. Maybe we draft a running back and things like that. That maybe we're going to have a youth movement with the team. And right now, I believe the only person that's going to be left from the Jason Garrett era is going to be Dak Prescott. And I know some of y'all say, let's get rid of him too. Yeah, well, that's not going to happen because, he's the coaching hire and all that was about Dak Prescott. But the Cowboys with the defense, Matt Eberflus, you know what? You can say what you want about him being a head coach with the Chicago Bears. He didn't do anything with offense. Offense sucked. But understand the Chicago Bears have never had a quarterback in their history, and they're one of the oldest franchises, to have a 4,000-yard quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those things like Robert Saleh with the Jets. You can say the defense was still really good. And the interesting thing about both of those guys as head coaches, once they were fired, the defenses dropped off a cliff. They weren't the same without those guys as head coach. So you're looking at two guys that were still really good with taking care of the defense. But it's a little different being a head coach than just the defensive coordinator or the offensive coordinator, okay? So Matt Eberflus, who was a linebacker coach and did great things with Sean Lee, I just wish he could have healed his hamstring. Because Sean Lee was one of those ones that had great instincts and great mind, but unfortunately didn't have the legs. He worked with DeMarcus Ware. He worked with Anthony Spencer. And you could probably say that the last time we had a really great linebacking core, except for 1 year, that 1 year was Jalen Smith and the Wolf Hunter, when both of them relatively were healthy. That's been probably the best linebacking play we had since the 90s, was under Matt Eberflus. Well, they're not wasting any time getting this thing together. And I kind of like this because typically, if you remember, the Cowboys hired their offensive coordinator in Jason Garrett and then hired their coach and basically said, here's your guy. Here's your offensive coordinator. And they basically did the same thing with Mike McCarthy because they had Kellen Moore already there, and they said, hey, congratulations, you're now the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Here's your offensive coordinator. But it seems like, with them naming Brian Schottenheimer and then Matt Eberflus, that you got Matt Eberflus is getting guys that he's familiar with, that he's worked with. So he's putting the band back together. So Jeremy Fowler, Cowboys announced several position coaches added. Linebacker coach Dave Borzini, and defensive line coach Aaron Wattenkale, a defensive pass game coordinator Andre Curtis. Now for me, Aaron White Cotton, it's just isn't cotton white? I mean, when it's natural form, you see it in there in the plant and everything with the cotton seed in it and all. It's white. So isn't that kind of like, double? Anyway, I digress. Defensive line coach Andre White Cotton, who recently was with the Jets, of course, and has done some outstanding work. What I think may happen is I think that this is going to put an emphasis on keeping Osa and Digizua. It's funny because I remember going into training camp, some people were saying that, they might trade Osa and get rid of him. He's too small and stuff. But he had a breakout year. And I hope that this isn't like just a contract year boost for him. That this is the player that he's become. I've always liked him. I thought that he's been a little undersized. But for our Cowboys defense, we don't have a lot as far as defensive line. We don't want to lose anybody else. And Mozzie, I look forward to seeing how Aaron White Cotton works with Mozzie to see if we can get him to take another step. Now, we still don't know exactly what we're going to be running as far as the defense goes. But I liked hearing some of the things with Brian Schottenheimer, who's understanding that you got to be flexible about what you're going to do as far as your offense and things to fit the personnel. And sometimes, I hate to say that, but Jason Garrett just seemed to be like this, in fact, I've heard Jason Garrett say, that's not how we do things around here. That they're so rigid that this is black and white and you can't change. Well, maybe we need some gray. So I'm getting kind of excited because there is a lot of experience that is here coming with Matt Eberflus. Okay, so we may end up seeing, you may not like the head coach and stuff, but it's really also the position coaches that are going to matter as much. Because for Jimmy Johnson would look and say, I want Mark Spagnowski, who's an undersized guard, to be a center. But he needed Tony Wise to make him a great center. He needed Tony Wise to take a Nate Newton, who was overweight and basically thought to be just a waste of space, and make him a great guard. So you need these position coaches that understand what you want to do, but can get the most out of the players. So I don't want to get excited. I don't want to get excited, damn it. But I'm getting excited about this. That maybe this change and having younger guys, maybe it'll be a good thing. Then they'll be able to relate to the players. The person I want to hear from is Micah Parsons and see what he thinks. All right, I got to get out of here.
I can't stand it anymore. I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Stewardess, please let me handle this.
I've got to get
Calm down. Now get back to your seat. I'll take care of this. Calm down. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Doctor, you're one on the phone. Everything's going to be all right. Please.
Sister, please, I'll handle this.
I've got to get out of here.